Hallelujah.
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 We thank Yah for the holy Shabbat day.
Amen.
May be seated. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
You can't give him enough praises.
That's right. That's right.
Yah, our power, have invited you to his holy Shabbat day.
Amen.
It's not your day.
Yeah, thank you, teacher.
I need y'all to really, 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 really think about this.
That's your day.
He did it first.
Okay.
He made this day first. And then he invited us to his
Amen.
day.
There you go.
That's why we can't profane it. You cannot profane it. It's not yours. You hear people say, oh, you messed up my Shabbat. No, you messed up Yah's Shabbat. Yeah, start saying that.
Yeah, not your
And
Shabbat.
then people will really hear you.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
You hear what I'm saying here? Oh, you messed up my Shabbat,
Yeah.
man.
You own a Shabbat?
You know, my Shabbat day, you kind of like messed me up today.
Yeah. Your Shabbat.
Your Shabbat.
Your Shabbat.
Better make another day.
I swear. Your Shabbat.
You know what I'm saying? So you messed up Yah's Shabbat.
There you go.
Hallelujah.
That's what you did.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
No other Yah. There's no other God besides Yah.
King, teacher.
We thank him for this day.
Amen, amen.
We thank him for inviting us to this day.
This meeting, that's right.
Because he didn't have to.
No.
I want y'all to understand that we are here, and those that stay home and take time to make this day a difference in their life, you're somewhat of a remnant. You're talking about millions of Israelites out there that don't do this day. Do you understand that? Do you understand how special you are to even know his holy name?
Right.
They have people that couple his name. They have people that just don't care. You know what I'm saying? And Yah allowed you to know his holy day.
Right.
His name.
Right.
He allowed your father,
Teacher.
your grandfather. That's why, let me tell you something, man. You better be careful. Because, yeah, they wasn't perfect. Because I got some stories when I was younger that I seen.
Okay.
And we all got stories that we seen with the Muck and the Maya people coming up that Yah started cleaning. Where's the glory if Yah didn't take up the dirty, nasty, filthy and clean them off?
Right. Right.
You have to.
Where's the glory? If you knew, if you had a golden spoon in your mouth all your life, and then hey. The glory is, and the miracle is, that he cleaned them off.
Right.
Amen.
That I could be standing here this day as a second generation. Some people third, fourth.
Yeah.
Cleaned them up
God is good.
with their imperfect ways.
Right.
Cleaned them up so that we could be standing here today.
Amen. Amen.
The ones that are fortunate enough for that. And it's
Hallelujah.
dangerous, you know. Let me tell you something, man. Look at Moshe, Adon Moshe. Our father, the meekest man on earth. He messed up once. You think it's good? Oh, yeah, man. I wish I was like you, Azariah. Man, you never ate pork in your life. You never ate shrimp in your life. Man, I said, you don't wish you was me, buddy. Because I don't have enough chances like you. Y'all smack me down quick. So I can't play games. He might have a little mercy on you because you're coming up out of the dirt. Y'all get me?
Yeah. Absolutely.
It's not a joke.
No, it's not.
It's not a joke. And I'm standing here. I didn't have to be. could have been dead many times. Things I went through in my life. Things I had to endure. So I thank this God, and I thank this Yah. Even to have a sane mind. Because you could be here and you something wrong with you. You don't have the right mindset. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Thank this Yah. I'm going to go into the portion Wayera. Told Yah that my bane. You know how it feels to watch your bane and your children, your praising this God all their life. And guess what? Didn't wallow in the dirt like you. That's what I love. I live to hear my son and my daughters, the big ones, say, Abba, we get it now.
Good.
We get it why you didn't let us hang in front our house.
That's right.
We get it why you didn't let us just go and roam the streets.
That's right.
Because you could get into a lot of things.
Oh, yeah.
I thank y'all for that, man. I thank y'all for that. That I could live to hear them say that to me. And I say, you see now? See why I didn't let you go? You see why when this dude or this girl, this thing, hey, can they come out and play? No.
Just like that.
No.
That's right.
Huh? And my big daughter came to live with me. But can I bring my friends here? No. In fact, I'm going to show you some mercy. Once. Yeah, they could come once in the stoop. And then after, can they come in? No. I know why. I've been there. I know why. I know how it starts.
Yes.
Hallelujah. Wayera. Huh? And he appeared. Yah appeared unto Abraham, our father. Hallelujah. I'm sure.
We're in the book of Genesis, chapter 18, verse 1. Let us all say hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
And Yehudah appeared unto him by the terebinths of Mamre. And he sat in the tent door in the heat of the day. And he lifted up his eyes and looked. And lo, 3 men stood over against him. And when he saw them, he ran to meet them from the tent door, and bowed down to the earth, and said, My Lord, if now I have found favor in thy sight, pass not away, I pray thee, from thy servant. Let now a little water be fetched, and wash your feet, and recline yourselves under the tree. And I will fetch a morsel of bread, and stay ye your heart. After that ye shall pass on, for as much as ye are come to your servant. And they said, So do as thou hast said.
You have came to your servant. Look at this man. Let me tell you something, man. It said, look unto the rock. Yah, right? Which you assumed, right? Look unto Abraham. Look unto Sarah. We supposed to fashion our life and our doings after these people. These are our patriarchs, right? He didn't know them from nowhere.
Okay.
He didn't know they were angels. He didn't know anything. And look how he treated them. Huh? Now, ding dong, who's that at the door? Everybody like, who's that at the door? Oh, man, why he came over here, man? House not clean. You know what I'm saying? Why he came over here, man? You know, this is a different day. It's different now. You know, we don't welcome, you know, like down south, they still do that. You know, they welcome people. In New York, man, we are damaged, man. This is not a joke, man. We like, oh, man, I'm watching it. I'm relaxing, man. Shalom. How you doing, bro? Yeah. When are you going to leave? It's sad, but it's true. We be like, oh, man, all right, yeah, bro.
I'm here, hypocrite, speak the
I
truth.
ain't saying everybody, but I'm telling you.
Yeah, it's true.
It's right
Everybody
there.
does, though.
You could tell.
Yeah.
See, we think sometimes, you know what we think? We think we are like the epiphany of human. Like I can't feel how you feeling towards me. Look, stop it, man. We are all sons and daughters of Yah. If you're fake, I could feel it.
Right.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Yeah, that's right.
If you don't like me, I can feel it.
That's right. The spiritual thing.
But guess what? You work on that. Because I'm good with Yah.
Yeah.
That's how y'all work. That's how we have to work as sisters and brothers. Don't worry about it. If someone don't forgive you, let me ask you a question. If someone don't forgive you for something and you ask for forgiveness, with them, Yah, everything, is it your fault if they don't forgive you? It's really not your fault. You understand? So these are the things we have to come back to. Hospitality. You understand? We have to treat each other with real love. And yes, it's a gloomy day. So, I say, okay, I know it's gloomy. I know that's why I say the songs went a little longer, stuff like that. That's how we got to do. Right? But we have to come back to love. That's all. It's okay. We're not perfect. None of us is perfect.
Right.
But be right with each other and be right with Yah first. Hallelujah. And then you wouldn't have to worry about anything. You don't have to worry about it. If she don't like me, hey, what do you want me to do? She don't like me. I don't know. He don't like me. What are you going to do? As long as you do the right thing. But if we do right things together, we can, everything. But don't let it jog you. If she don't say shalom to you or whatever, don't be like, hey, shalom says, all right, well, hey, praise, praise Yah. Love you. You know people. Love me. That's life, right? I know everybody's seen that before. Love you, you've seen it. But we are human. But we have to look at this rock. He is, oh my goodness. Abraham is something else.
6. And Abraham hastened into the tent unto Sarah, and said, make ready quickly 3 measures of fine meal, knead it and make cakes. And Abraham ran unto the herd and fetched a calf tender and good.
He ran. Look at this man. And look at Sarah. Did he go, please, Isha? Is that anybody? We go, hey, go get that, go get that. And we're like, damn, say please, something. No, he ran, told her, get that, do that. And she did it. And she did it. She knew her man. She knew her man good enough that, why didn't he say, if I have favor in your sight? He speaks like that,
Right.
So he didn't say it then. It would have said it if he said it. But he didn't say it. He's like, that's good. Sarah, go get that, go that. Like, okay. That's it. That's beautiful when someone knows you. If something happened off, your wife's supposed to be like, okay, something's up. Okay, I'm going to just do it.
Yeah. He never come like this before.
Something's up.
Something's up. That's right.
Some people, what the hell is wrong with you, man? You don't say please. Look, this is life, man.
That's today.
I speak real life.
Today.
That's how it is.
That's what today. That's what it is today.
It was back then too.
That's what it is today.
It was back then too. So you read some stuff, boy. Woo! So we are who we are as humans.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But we're worse off today. Worse off. Hallelujah.
7. And Abraham ran unto the herd and fetched a calf tender and good, and gave it unto the servant, and he hastened to dress it. And he took curd and milk, and the calf which he had dressed, and set it before them. And he stood by them under the tree, and they did eat.
He stood by them like a waiter. Wait a minute, he didn't eat? These things is things that I actually analyze, and I say, he didn't eat. He stood by them. You all right, my Lord? You all right? What a man. What a man, man. Huh?
Absolutely.
And you hear how they said, go do what you said.
Yep.
He like, damn. Still, he don't know. Mind you, I need y'all to remember, he still don't know who they are.
No.
Wow.
It's three wayfaring men.
Wow. But in my visions, you know, as a youth, they had to be perfect men. Stature, you know what I'm saying? Like men that look like, damn. Because they come from the Most High Yah.
Right.
They ain't too short, they ain't too tall, they ain't too slim, they perfect man. That's how I envisioned them.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? And you'll see why too. So see.
9. And they said unto him, Where is Sarah thy wife? And he said, Behold,
Whoa.
in the tent.
So see. You going?
And he said, I will certainly return unto thee when the season cometh round. And lo, Sarah thy wife shall have a son.
Boom, now he knows. He said, wait a minute, what the? He didn't say, she know my wife. What you mean my wife? Say that, today, a stranger come to you? Hey, your wife. What? What you want my wife for? How you know my wife's name? How you know my wife's name? Duke? Bruh?
Already going for it.
Yes or no? You holding the thing. Oh, who? How you know my wife's name, bruh? You see the difference? You see what's happening now? You see the difference? Huh? He just stood there like, what? It's different times.
Way different time.
That's why, I don't know, man. I hope we get it when it comes. I hope we get it when the prophet comes, when the real prophet comes. Huh? I hope we get it when the Most High said, what he said? He gonna take us in the wilderness of the peoples. He said, there I will speak with thee. Like, oh, he speak to me now. Yeah, okay. You know what I'm saying? But I read. There I will speak to you.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah, watch them people that say God speak to them now. Calm down. Read. And then you'll see. So there's a lot of things that have to be happening, and we're away from the wickedness, away from all of this stuff. And he said, there I will speak with thee.
Right.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
So safe.
And Sarah heard in the tent door which was behind him. Now Abraham and Sarah was old and well stricken in age. It had ceased to be with Sarah after the manner of woman.
They wasn't stricken. I don't like that word. They were elders.
Exactly.
They look good.
Right.
You know how you know she wasn't stricken? She got tooken. They didn't look at her and be like, ugh, prune. You know what I'm saying? They didn't do that. They was like, wow. Yo, she looked good. You can see she mature. She is bad. There ain't no stricken. Our father and our mother was looking good. You get what I'm saying? He wasn't stricken at all.
They wasn't stricken.
So see.
12. And Sarah laughed within herself, saying,
laughed. Go ahead.
After I am waxed old, shall I have pleasure, my Lord?
Shall I have pleasure? I ain't even gonna say what that means. Y'all know what that
being
means.
old also?
Come on. This is what it is. It's life. After a while, you become companions. There ain't no wildness no more. Crazy. I just love being around you, baby.
Right.
Now, if you're not like that now, what's gonna happen later? When all that stuff stop, and you're not friends, huh? Marry your friend.
Right.
Marry your friend. Because it stops. I don't care who you are.
Teach that.
And this is the miracle. That's why I'm bringing it up, because that's the miracle that's going to happen. Because these are the things, she's like, what? Come on, man, please. Come on, we going to have pleasure. I'm like, come on, stop it. Stop that. Because I know what it takes to have a child. Come on now. You get what I'm saying? So see.
And Yehudah said unto Abraham, Wherefore didst Sarah laugh?
Oh, why did she laugh? Hey, you know Abraham laughed too?
Yeah.
Huh? You know Abraham, when the Most High was telling him,
Yeah,
he laughed too?
Yeah.
Huh? So, man, that child had to be named Laughter because you laughing at you. Come on, Most High. Come on, stop it. He laughed, and then he said, Most High, come on, I got this guy right here. He's going to take over. Come on, stop. Well, what about Yisrael? You know what I'm saying? Those are
Shall I of a surety bear a child who am old?
Yeah.
14. Is anything too hard for Yehovah?
Whoa.
At
That's when he knew. Go ahead.
At the set time I will return unto thee, when the season cometh round, and Sarah shall have a son.
Wow. That's when he sat there. He said, whoa, hold up.
Yeah.
Something's up.
Yeah.
This is Most High in a different form, you know, because he used to talk to him in a vision, dreams, you know, stuff like that. He just going to chance. He's like, whoa, okay. Now he's like looking at 3 men. It's something different here now.
Yeah.
He's like, whoa, hold up. He compared with me to me like that too? Wow. And you notice you don't hear Abraham at all. He's just let's see.
15. Then Sarah denied, saying, I laugh not, for she was afraid.
She was afraid.
And he said, Nay, but thou didst laugh.
Look at the mercies of Yah.
Yeah. You did laugh.
Huh? He did laugh. She lied. She lied. With the Most High right there. She lied, man. But the mercies of Yah, he knows. Just like you know your child.
Okay.
Huh? Give your children some chance. I mean, they scared of you? No, I didn't do it. You know what I do? I go, I'm going to give you one more chance. You know why? Because of stuff like this. Look at the Torah and learn. Did y'all go, oh, you lied to me? Come on. Seriously.
Right.
Look at the Torah and learn and know how to deal with your children. Did the Most High strike her down? Did the Most High make her get leprosy?
No. That's
Huh?
what she did laugh.
No, you laughed.
That's it.
I heard you. Is anything hid from me? So I tell my children, I'm going to give you one more chance. Because I know when you're scared. No, I didn't do it, Abba. I say, all right, I'm going to give you one more chance. Thou shalt not lie. Right? So son, daughter, I'm going to give you one more chance. If you lie, that's if I know something for sure. You're going to get it. See? So these are things. You let the Torah teach your life.
Right.
How you deal.
Right.
Hallelujah. Let's see.
16. And the men rose up from thence, and looked toward Sodom. And Abraham went with them to bring them on the way. And Yehovah said, Shall I hide from Abraham that which I am doing? Seeing that Abraham shall surely become a great and mighty nation, and all the nations of the earth shall be blessed in him.
Right.
For I have known him, to the end that he may command his children and his household after him, that they may keep the way of Yehovah, to do righteousness and justice, to the end that Yehovah may bring upon Abraham that which he hath spoken of him.
I don't care what you're going through. I don't care what your children are doing. Did you hear what they say? I know. This is the Most High. He is putting a surety on a human being.
Right.
I mean, look at that. He is putting a surety on a human being. I know him because he commands his sons and his household. You know what that means? That means don't relent. I don't care what your children are doing. I don't care what your wife are doing. I don't care what they're doing. Don't relent. Command your house. You understand? Because that's what the Most High is talking about right here. And look, this is the key part. That they should keep the way of Yah. This is what you got to look at. You have to look at this and say, I'm going to fashion my life after this. Now, you continue. If your child say, hey, I ain't keeping this law. You still, every time they see you, you keeping law? What's going on? What's your life about? Oh, you're a Negro? Hey, listen, you have to. If you don't, really, what are you doing? At least when you go the way of all the earth, your child could say, you know, Abba and Ema did not play, yo. I messed up. And they might come up here and testify and say, you know what? No matter what I did, no matter what I didn't do, my Abba and my Ema, they stayed the course, no matter what.
Right.
That's what you have to get to as parents. And then you teach them to be like that with their children. And that's where you get the holy, determined, righteous seed that is to come. Because they're going to say, determination.
Right. Right.
You understand? They're going to see determination. And it don't matter what you see. You're gonna, man, Abba don't play. Ema don't play. They don't relent like, oh my gosh, yeah, I'm a Negro. Yeah, I don't do the Shabbat, but my goodness, if I come by, he's like, what's up with you? Mm-hmm. That's how you're supposed to be. What's up with you? You coming to keep Shabbat? You know, Yehovah's Shabbat, not mine. So when you don't do it, don't think it's me. It's you. You're messing up Yah's Shabbat. So now what are you going to do about that, daughter, son? It's just what it is. Torah teaches you how to live in your life. The history that we're reading teaches you how to be. Look what the Most High loved. Now, how you know he loved it? He said, I know. This is Yah speaking. He commands his sons and his household after him that they should keep the way of Yah, to perform. Wait, not just knowing it.
Right.
Oh yeah, you know I used to be an Israelite. Not just knowing it. Look what it says. To perform. That means an action.
Right.
Right? To perform righteousness and justice, in order that Yah bring upon Abraham that which he has spoken concerning him. So I mean, this is a teaching right here. You're supposed to watch every word that comes out of here, so you can fashion your life. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
20. And Yehovah said, verily the cry of Sodom and Gomorrah is great, and verily their sin is exceeding grievous. I will go down now and see whether they have done altogether according to the cry of it, which is come unto me.
Hallelujah. Look how Yah is so just. Now let me tell you something. You think Yah didn't know? You really, really believe Yah didn't see and know? He knows everything. He sees everything. But he gives people chances. He said, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna see what's happening. Witnesses. Sound familiar? Witnesses. You know how it is. Everybody think they seen, but they really heard. I saw on Facebook, man, that and then now you're convicted. Yeah, sorry, I'm fucking bad. Look at Azariah, piece of crap. Huh? That's how it is. Facebook, people talk, and now you're messed up. I'm using me because I don't want to use nobody else's name. But it is what it is. That's how it goes. But see how the Most High is so righteous? I'm going to see if the cry, what it says out now? Say it again. I will descend. Go ahead.
I will go down now and see whether they have done altogether according to the cry of it, which
and this is Yah.
to me.
Keep going.
And if not, I will know.
And if not, I will know. So let's see. Torah teaches your life. I heard this, but I really didn't see it. Shut your mouth then. I mean, I was... Huh? Shut your mouth then. Oh, I heard this, but I didn't really speak to the sister or the brother. This is how we living now, man. Huh? So, I mean, we have to be careful. Even with this, I brought up Facebook because Facebook is I don't have Facebook, but I get the news and I see things and I say, wow. Like, oh, you may as well say you agree with that then. Like, oh, you agree with that too? Wow. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, you know, I'm feeling like this today, and this woman is like this, and this woman did, you know, what if a woman does this? You think people are dumb? Yo, people could actually look at that, put everything down, and know what's going on in your life. This is stupid. Don't y'all think? So let's be better with that. You know, it's like a knife. A knife is a good tool, isn't it? You can use it in the kitchen. You know, you do everything. Yeah, you cut bread, you cut meat, you do all of that. It's a good tool, isn't it, right? It's a beautiful tool, right? But you can also kill someone too.
Right.
That's how Facebook is to me when I see it. It's a good tool because look, my Ema got one now because she misses her family in Trinidad. And they talk. And they talk, they text, they see pictures. I think they got a phone on there too, they talk.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying to you? So it's a good tool. But what happens is we use the tool to kill.
Right.
We you know, use the tool to maim people. It's not right. So be mindful of what y'all do in this technology age. You know, of everybody knows. Everyone is transparent. It's a good and a bad. Transparency is good, but it's good and bad. I don't know. So see.
22. And the men turned from thence and went towards Sodom. But Abraham stood yet before Yehovah.
Wow.
And Abraham drew near and said, Wilt thou indeed sweep away the righteous with the wicked? Peradventure there are 50 righteous within the city. Wilt thou indeed sweep away and not forgive the place for the 50 righteous that are there?
I have a question. Do y'all really believe that the Most High Yah didn't know Lot was there? Do y'all believe that the Most High Yah, that knows everything, didn't know what Abraham was talking about? Okay, now let's use this as a teacher. Let your children explain sometimes. Let your children talk and explain themselves, even though you know. I already know this. The Most High could have did that, right? The Most High, I already know that Lot is there. No, look what the Most High did. Let him speak. Go ahead, my child. Go ahead and speak. Let me see what's in your heart. How are you going to see what's in your child's heart if you don't allow them to express themselves in righteousness and tell you things? How? How? Look how the Most High treated his child, Abraham. What he did? Yeah, okay, my son, what's up? He let him go all the way down. Keep reading. He let him go and go and go and go and go and go. Why? To know his heart, to see how he felt, to feel his pain. I know, son. I know you feeling for your, nephew. But he didn't say that. He just let him explain. Let him feel good. Like, wow. Abba Yah is allowing me to explain and express myself. Thank you. I can speak to Yah. Wow. You know how that feels as a child when you can speak to your parent?
Right. Huh? That's it.
Let's see how that went.
25. That be far from thee to do after this manner, to slay the righteous with the wicked, that so the righteous should be as the wicked. That be far from thee. Shall not the judge of all the earth do justly?
Woo, buttered it up nice, right? That's how you do it the Most High. You impress him. Huh? Do we impress him or we just go straight in the... Relax. Calm down. Calm down with the rote. By rote. Get some feeling. Ask for permission first. Ask for forgiveness actually first. Ask for permission. And then say, you are the one that created all things, God. You. You know what I'm saying? Make her feel good like, yeah, son, what else I did? That's right. You think the Most High don't? That's right, I did that. No, really, man. Come on. You think the Most High don't? That's right. That's right. By yourself, Yah. That's right. That's what I'm talking about. You think the Most High don't be like, with all this that's happening in the earth, that everybody couple Yah. You know how he feel? And he does have feelings. Y'all know that, right?
Yeah.
You know, I know we forget that sometimes. He feels sad, he feels hate, he feels love, he feels all the emotions that he gave us. He is the epitome of.
Right.
Because he gave it to us. So quite obviously he have it. You know? But he's straight to the point.
Yeah.
This and that. But then again, look what he did for Sarah. He lied to me. Come on. You did laugh. Stop it. You get what I'm saying? So that's what? Mercy too.
Yeah.
Compassion.
Yeah.
So all of these things is like attributes we have to get for each other too. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
26. And Yehovah said, if I find in Sodom 50 righteous within the city, then I will forgive all the place for their sake. And Abraham answered and said, behold now, I have taken upon me to speak unto Yehovah, who am but dust and ashes.
There we go again. I'm just dust. Go ahead.
Peradventure, there shall lack 5 of the 50 righteous. Wilt thou destroy all the city for lack of 5?
Hello, can the Most High read your mind?
Yeah.
He knows everything. So guess what? He's just letting them go. Hey, go ahead, son. And he feels good about him. Abraham, man, Yah felt good about him, man. He's looking at him. Wow. Okay, go ahead. Get it off your chest. Go ahead.
And he said, I will not destroy it, if I find there 40 and 5. And he spoke unto him yet again, and said, peradventure, there shall be 40 found there. And he said, I will not do it for the 40's sake. And he said, oh, let not Yehovah be angry, and I will speak.
All right there, he's like, well, maybe I'm getting too much. Yeah, I'm kind of pushing my luck right now. You know, please don't be angry at me, Yah. Because Yah is not telling them, hey, I know already, buddy. Relax. I got him. Yah was just letting them talk. So he's like, and you know he had to think about it before he started, right? He's like, should I add one more? Let me see. Don't be angry at me, God, Father, please. Go ahead.
Peradventure, there shall be 30 found there. And he said, I will not do it, if I find 30 there. And he said, behold now, I have taken upon me to speak unto Yehovah. Peradventure, there shall be 20 found there. And he said, I will not destroy it for the 20's sake. And he said, oh, let not Yehovah be angry.
See, he's still thinking. He's like, whoa, wait. His heart is beating right now. Listen, you in the sight of the Most High Yah. His heart is beating right now. Right. How you know? Because, hello, when you read books, do you feel good with them novels that a lot of women, y'all like to read? Oh, love. Oh, my goodness. Men read the macho guy, macho books, Oh, the art of war. Women, they be like, oh, yes, oh, my goodness, I want my husband to be like this. And then they look at you. It's true, man. They look at you like, you're not romantic. It's like that, man. It's like that. When you read them books, boy, it's perfect. Perfect man. Perfect woman, boy. Everything is perfect. But, it is what it is. But anyway, our Father is trying. He's like, please, Yah. Go ahead.
And he said, oh, let not Yehovah be angry, and I will speak yet, but this once. Peradventure 10 shall be found there. And he said, I will not destroy it for the 10's sake. 10. And Yehovah went his way as soon as he had left off speaking to Abraham, and that's Abraham returned unto his place.
Moses said, all right, that's enough now. Relax. Because if you go too low, then you're going to have to spare the whole city. Because Lot is how many? No, Lot, his wife, his 2 daughters. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So if you go too low, if you go too much, Moses said, all right, that's it. Calm down. Calm down. That's it. He left them off there. 10. Yeah. 10. If I find 10, don't worry. I won't destroy the city. I'm gone. That's it. Huh?
Right.
You know Abraham would have said 5. Come on, man. And then he would have went to 1. Come on, guys, we found 1. My nephew that I taught how to deal with righteousness,
Right.
as you will see. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Feel this book, man, like you feel them novels.
Right.
Feel this book and read it. Like you feel them nice art of war books. And taekwondo. And males and females, you know. We don't read them books. Love books and all that. Go ahead. Don't see.
19. And the 2 angels came to Sodom at even, and Lot sat in the gate of Sodom. And Lot saw them and rose up to meet them.
These 2 perfect beings, stature. Now, when you read about angels, it's all, they always say a fierce countenance. Y'all read that? Y'all read that already?
Yeah.
Fierce countenance. People have seen angels and fell to their knees. These men walking in like this. The men of Sodom like, what? Yo, man. I tell you, man. I'm in Manhattan, man. I'm like, this nigga checking me out. Oh, this nigga. I'm like, yo, this nigga checking me out, huh?
Righteous category.
He checking me out, huh? You see men checking out men.
Hey, yo.
So these men were walking in the gates, and these men were checking them out like, whoa, look at these men. Huh? Sickness, man. Huh? So see.
And he fell down on his face to the earth. 2.
He fell down on his face. Who's that, Lot? Mm-hmm. Wow. Sounds familiar?
Yeah.
Huh? He got good teachings, didn't he? And he's in the most wickedest place on earth. Listen, he is in the most wickedest place on the whole entire earth right now.
Yeah.
And he still was dealing like this. So now, Torah teaches us our life. We are in New York City. Okay. The home of the wicked. Is it supposed to fashion your life? How these people live? Or are you supposed to fashion your life with this?
Right.
Torah teaches you your life. What are you supposed to do? Oh, you know what? I like that kind of fashion right there, boy. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to show my cleavage. I'm going to show, I'm going to show more and more. What are you doing? Serious. Read this, not me. Listen, I'm a man, yes. No man like to see their wife and somebody, you can see too much. That's just what it is.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
But come on, I'm not speaking from me right now. Let's read this. This man Lot was living in the wickedest place on earth. Right or wrong?
Right.
Okay. So wicked that the Most High want to go and destroy it.
Yeah.
So, but he came like Abraham. Joseph.
And he said, Behold now, my lords, turn aside, I pray you, into your servant's house and tarry all night, and wash your feet, and ye shall rise up early and go on your way.
Wow. Abraham teachings. Joseph.
And they said, Nay, but we will abide in the broad place all night. And he urged them greatly.
Nah, we want to stay in the, we are here on a mission. Now, mind you, hold up, remember, they don't know, Lot don't know that these are angels.
Right.
Messengers of the Most High Yah. He don't know. So he's looking at them as men. And he's like, you don't want to be on the streets. You don't want to be on the street. What? All night? Yo, I have meditated on this, and I said, what did Lot see? He see men getting raped out there. Huh? So safe.
Nay, but we will abide in the broad place all night.
We're going to stay out here. We're on a mission. Don't worry about it. Go ahead.
3, and he urged them greatly, And they turned in unto him and
They said,
entered
"All
into
right."
his house, and he made them a feast, and
They
they
are
baked
all right. Go ahead.
unleavened bread, and they did eat.
Wow, the same thing as Abraham. Wait a minute. Oh, you learn the teachings, the good teachings, from people. And you leave the bad away. Got it. That's how we're supposed to live in this town.
Right.
In this country. Or wherever the countries are that we live, that you know the Most High Yah. Do not assimilate. Okay? It's not me speaking. Let's use wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Let's use here, this book. It ain't Azariah saying it, whether you like me or not. It ain't me saying it. Don't assimilate to these people. Understand? Whether you stay home or not. You reverence the Shabbat day. You show the Most High that you know that today is the Shabbat. And you show the Most High that I'm different than these people. Huh? All right. I'm telling you, it's not me. Read this. Lot did it. He tried. I'll tell you why he tried. We'll see why. Tosi.
But before they lay down, the men of the city, even the men of Sodom, compassed the house round, both young and old, all the people from every quarter.
Wickedness, man. Young and old. Young and old. Man, look at them men that came into town. What? They flawless. I think they were flawless. When I think of an angel or a messenger, Malachim from the Most High, flawless. You ain't seeing no pimples. You ain't seeing here. They are flawless coming from the Most High. Like, what's up? I came for a message with you from Yah. You understand? Like that. That's how I envision it growing up. Like, yo, these guys had to be no joke, man. Think about it. So these flawless men are being checked out by these nasty. Go see.
5. And they called unto Lot and said unto him, Where are the men that came in to thee this night?
Not the women, the men. Go ahead.
Bring them out unto us, that we may know them.
Yeah, we want to know them. We want to get to know them, right? Huh? Everyone knows, and I'm going to say it now because everybody don't know, and I know that. In this book, when you see someone says, we want to know you. This man known his wife or knew his wife. That means sex. That means you got married, you know him, or you did it wrong. It says it. You know him. So they want to rape these men, man. Not sit down and know them and, hey, what's your name? What's your name? My name is Fag, you know. No. My name is Manlo, you know, no. They didn't want to know them that way. Y'all know now? Now you get it? Now you get it? And guess what? Don't take my word for it. Look all through the book. Abraham knew his wife. Adam knew his wife. They say, hey, how you doing? Oh, hey, you're Eve? No. No. Okay, guys? So these men were nasty. They wanted to rape them. Okay? Go ahead.
6. And Lot went out unto them to the door and shut the door after him.
Shut the door behind him. Like, whoa, man, I gotta protect these guys, man. He still didn't know who they were. Wait a minute. He went out to risk his life for men he don't know. What a man. No, really, what a man. That got the teachings from who? Abraham. Wow. So you don't think we should learn from them? That's what I do. I look and I say, wow, this is how I'm supposed to be in my life. Oh, this is how I'm supposed to be with my children. Oh, this is how I'm supposed to be with my wife. Okay, got it. Not perfect, but got it. You know what I'm saying? So see.
And he said, I pray you, my brethren, do not so wickedly, Behold now, I have 2 daughters that have not known man.
So for all that didn't know what no mean, if you know somebody is wicked, it's something. It had to be that. There's no doubt that that's what they were talking about. Raping them. That's why he said, don't do so wickedly, please. You get me? I was showing somebody that. It was like, yeah, no. Okay. I was like, no, keep reading. What was so wicked? Is it wicked to, hey, how you doing? No. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous what they wanted to do. Go ahead.
I have 2 daughters that have not known man. Let me, I pray you, bring them out unto you, and do you to them as is good in your eyes.
Wow.
Only unto these men do nothing.
Do nothing.
For as much as they are come under the shadow of my roof.
My roof. Let's see what they say about a betula. There's nothing like it on earth. You understand? Nothing like it as untreaded waters. You understand? Huh? Uncultivated ground. Huh? That's just what it is. I'm sorry. Ain't no lie. I know. Right? What they said about that?
And they said, stand back. And they said,
back? Get out the way. Go ahead.
And they said, this one fellow came in to sojourn.
They mad.
And he will needs play the judge.
Now you trying to judge us? Because we want the men? Go ahead.
Now will we deal worse with thee than
we gonna
with them.
rape you and kill you. We wasn't gonna kill them. We was gonna rape them and keep them alive a little bit. Pass them along. But now we gonna rape you and kill you and rip you apart. What? Yo, what the hell? He offered them, but virgins. Betula. And they said, what? You come to judge me? You gonna judge me? Don't that sound familiar right now? Huh? You judging me? You know, don't judge me. Don't gender me. This sound familiar? It sounds familiar, guys? No, really, man. Torah teaches your life. I'm reading this and I'm like, this sounds familiar. This is a big thing right now. Don't gender me. Don't judge me because I want men. What? This is exactly what they said. This one fella came and wanted to judge us. Who are you to judge us? We let you stay here, okay? It was hard to do that, man. I tried to make y'all laugh, but it was hard, man. It was hard, man. I'm a man. You understand? You understand? I'm a man's man. I ain't no freaking, woo! But to get y'all into this, and because, you know, you get into novels, yes, you feel good about it, right? This is what it is. Dudes was nasty, man. Damn. Go ahead. They turned down virgins. Go ahead.
And they pressed sore upon the man, even Lot.
They were fighting him, man. He was out there fighting. Sword pressed on him, man. He was fighting out there, man.
And drew near to break the door.
Right.
But the men put forth their hand and brought Lot into the house to them, and the door they shut. And they smote the men that were at the door of the house with blindness, both small and great, so that they wearied themselves to find the door. And the men said unto Lot, hast thou here any besides, son-in-law, and thy sons, and thy daughters, and whomsoever thou hast in the city? Bring them out of the place. For we will destroy this place, because the cry of them is waxed great before Yehovah. And Yehovah has sent us to destroy it. And Lot went out and spoke unto his sons and his sons-in-law, who married his daughters, and said, up, get you out of this place, for Yehovah will destroy the city. But he seemed unto his son-in-laws as one that jested.
His son-in-laws that he had for his daughters. So his daughters was going to marry Sodomites. Maybe a Gomorrite and a Sodomite. I don't know. 2 Gomorrites. I don't know. Wow. So one thing he didn't learn from Abraham. Abraham would go to his kinhood, you know, go to his kin, his family. But look at this. They got stricken with blindness. And they still trying to get that man.
Blonde bag.
There's no words for that, man. You're blind?
And you still going for it.
Yo, I don't have no words for that, man. It's sad, man. Not saying that. Not gonna say that, sis. It's a little. Use your other senses. Go ahead.
15. And when the morning arose, then the angels hastened Lot,
Right.
saying, Arise, take thy wife and thy 2 daughters that are here, lest thou be swept away in the iniquity of the city.
That's it. Most High saw it. That's it. He's like, all right, got my 2 witnesses, my angels. You see how just Yah is? And he do know everything already, but he wanted this to be so just so that people could read this now and decipher it and say, he sent 2 witnesses, man. Yah sent 2 witnesses. And then he did what he had to do. Wow. That's something to think about. To establish a matter.
But he lingered, and the men laid hold upon his hand, and upon the hand of his wife, and upon the hand of his 2 daughters.
Look at the mercy again. He was scared. He lingered. He was scared. He's like, oh my goodness, my son-in-law is not listening to me. And I like them dudes, even though they kind of, they might be a little weird. I don't know. Yeah? Something to think about. Joseph.
Yehovah being merciful unto him. And they brought him forth and set him without the city.
Grabbed them. Go ahead. Mercy.
And it came to pass, when they had brought them forth abroad, that he said, Escape for thy life. Look
Run.
not behind thee.
Run.
Neither stay thou in all the plain. Escape
Right.
to the mountain, lest thou be swept away.
Key word, don't look behind you. Key word, don't look behind you. Did you hear them off there? Huh? Instructions is important when it comes to the Most High Yah, man. All right? Important. Go ahead.
18. And Lot said unto them, O not so, my Lord. Behold now, thy servant hath found grace in thy sight,
Mercy.
and thou hast magnified thy mercy, which thou hast shown unto me in saving
Sounds
my
like
life.
Abraham, really nice, really there, it's good. But like, well, no, Lord, what are you talking about, my Lord? No. What? Calm down, Lot. You getting a lot of mercy right here, man. And it's going to tell you that too. Go ahead.
And I cannot escape to the mountain, lest the evil overtake me
If
and I
Yah
die.
is with you, who cares about a mountain lion and all that stuff? Who cares about all them stuff that's in the mountains? If Yah is with you, who cares about all of that, right? Go ahead.
20. Behold now, this city is near to flee unto, and it is a little one.
Another
let me
fact
escape.
Go
Oh,
ahead.
let me escape thither. Is it not a little one, and my soul shall
No,
live?
little one? Go ahead.
And he said unto him, See, I have accepted thee concerning this thing also, that I will not overthrow the city of which thou hast spoken. Hasten thou, escape thither, for
Mercy.
I cannot do anything till thou be come thither.
That's called mercy. That's mercy. But he was going to destroy it too. When you read this, you realize he was going to destroy that city too. And he said, you know what? Because I'm not going to destroy it, because you're going to go there. What? So they survived. Them doggone nasty people. They survived. So now, guess what? They spread after that, right? Think about it. Just think about it. Most High told them, okay, well, the angels told them, we're not going to destroy this because of you. You understand? This is something to think about, man.
That's a lot.
Go ahead.
Therefore the name of the city was called Zoar. The sun was risen upon the earth when Lot came unto Zoar. Then Yehovah caused to rain
In the
upon
morning.
then Yehovah caused to rain upon Sodom and upon Gomorrah, brimstone and fire from Yehovah out of the heaven.
Wow.
And he overthrew those cities and all the plain and all the inhabitants of the cities.
Fire bun. You know, everybody say fire bun. Huh? And you walk in, you see them in fire bun. And they be like, what? Fire burn. Yeah, fire bun. That's where that come from. Fire bun. Fire burn your wickedness. Fire burn your sodomite. You understand? That's where that come from. And then now this word sodomite is in the earth forever. Huh? A crime. Even in this place, they say, oh, you sodomized them. That ain't regular. They say that about man and a woman, you know. Well, he raped her and sodomized her. What? Oh, okay, I get it now. Wait, why did he rape her and he sodomized her? Yeah, okay, I get it. It's nasty. You understand? And now this word is in the earth forever.
Yeah.
You know what made me cry as a youth? Reading the Most High words, and he said, you're like Sodom and Gomorrah, Israel. And then I read, you're worse. I said, oh God. Yo, I cried, man. He didn't say you like them. He said you like them. And then after he said, you're worse than Sodom and Gomorrah, Israel. That made me cry when I was young, man. Yo, what? And then you start going into the history. You say, what our people were doing? Some of those escapees from that little city started coming on and teaching everybody, hey, sodomy. Sodomy. Hey, look what's going on. We survived. God killed everybody else, but we survived. We must have been all right Sodoms. What? No, it's just things I think about. Things I meditate. I really meditate on this law, you know. I meditate on this book, you know. This is what I read. I can't tell you how many times. I meditate and I say, these guys survived. That city survived. Where did they go? Did they go on the earth and start teaching? These are things that make you go,
Verse 25. And he overthrew those cities and all the plain and all the inhabitants of the cities and that which grew upon the ground. But his wife looked back from behind him and she became a pillar of salt.
His wife looked back. Growing up, your always said, what, she was missing something?
Yeah.
That's my teacher, man. He said, Maury he said, what, she was missing something? What she looked back for? But you were living there. Something was up. You get tainted in some way, as we will read. Let's see.
And Abraham got up early in the morning to the place where he had stood before Yehovah. And he looked out toward Sodom and Gomorrah and toward all the land of the plain and beheld. And lo, the smoke of the land went up as the smoke of a furnace.
He think his brother, his nephew is dead. He actually believed he's dead because he went to 10 and he's like 10. Before he could talk, God was gone. And he no Lot left here with his daughters, his wife. He's like, damn, little servants, maybe they righteous. You know what, maybe there's a chance.
Right.
I don't know, but damn, I think he's dead, man. He's hurting right now, man.
Absolutely.
Abraham, our father, is hurting right now. Tosi.
29. And it came to pass when Yehovah destroyed the cities of the plain that Yehovah remembered Abraham and sent Lot out of the midst of the overthrow, which he overthrew the cities in which Lot dwelt.
Wow, so Lot was all right, but why did God save him? I don't know.
Because he remembered Abraham.
Because he remembered Abraham. Lot was all right because of his ways, whatever. You know, he had a little bit of the traits. But really, 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 this is why.
30. And Lot went up out of Zoar and dwelt in the mountain, and his 2 daughters with him.
He ended up in the mountain anyway. Why didn't he listen from the beginning? You end up there anyway because he's scared because everybody's in a frenzy in that little town. And they're like, well, we're the same as them. We're going to die next. They're going crazy right now. Why did he run up there? Things that make you go, Why did he run up there? He asked God. And God said, okay, because of you, I'm not going to destroy here. Okay? If God told you that through the angels, whatever, why you ran up in the mountains?
Scared.
Scared because he saw what was going down in there too. They probably were like, oh, they do that here too? Yeah, make me meditate on that. Yo, did he do that here too? Yo, I'm getting out of here, yo. He ran up in the mountains. Go ahead.
For he feared to dwell in Zoar, and he dwelt in a cave, he and his 2 daughters. And the firstborn said unto the younger, Our father is old, and there is not a man in the earth to come in unto us after the manner of all the earth. Come, let us make...
all they're seeing, they're seeing fire everywhere. It looked like the world is on fire.
Yeah.
It looked like the world is on fire, but didn't they just leave from the city?
Right.
But what did they see there? They were doing the same nastiness in that city too. Come on. We're intelligent people. Come on.
Right.
They were doing the same thing in that nasty city too. So he ran from there too. He said, daughters, yo, y'all gonna kill here too. Let's get them out of here. Let's go. That's what happened. Come on, guys. We could read. We could decipher. You know what I'm saying? And only him and his 2 daughters?
Right.
He's like, man, what the hell? They watching the fire and having fun too still at the same time. I'm getting out of here. Gotta go. Now, let's look at the influences that we have to watch for our children. Okay. Didn't I say that this right here teaches us? So where are we right now? In wickedness, right? The influence can seep into these children.
Yes. Yes.
Because ain't no child that is not influenced and pure would ever think like that.
That's right.
Your father? Your father, man? Come on, man.
That's a fact.
Come on, man. That's the influence of the wickedness that they were doing. Because didn't the Most High have that all in the laws?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can't approach your daughter. You can't approach you. You know what I'm saying? All these things is in there because this is what they saw growing up. Because it was there for a little while, you know. Remember, they got caught. They got another nation came, took them. Abraham saved them. You understand what I'm saying to you? So they were there for quite a while, getting all the influence from the schools or whatever they were into. Young daughters, young daughters, looking at other daughters. Hey, look how she dressed. Why I can't dress like that? Abba always tell me to cover up, but damn, that looks sexy. Yes, it does. And the word sexy means you think of sex when I watch you. That's what that word means.
Yep.
Abba.
Yep.
Moreh Mishael. He used to always say that. He said the word sexy means I think of sex when I look at you. So you don't want your daughters looking sexy.
Talk about it.
It's just what it is. So these girls were seeing their friends, what they're into. They probably was having sex with their fathers in Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yep. Yeah. I can believe it.
They seen all of that wickedness going on.
Yep.
Come on. We're intelligent people. Where they got that from? What is that?
Talk about it.
Go ahead.
32. Come, let us make our father drink wine, and we will lie with him, that we may preserve seed of our father. And they made their father drink wine that night, and the firstborn went in and lay with her father.
Poor
and he
Lot.
knew not when she lay down, nor when she
He don't
arose.
know when hey, you notice something? He made sure he took that wine out of there, right? He walked with that wine, right? Come out of there, y'all. Come out of the city. this wine, boy. Get this wine right here, boy. I ain't leaving this wine right here. Where you got wine? He took it. Took some water, man. He cooked the wine. Maybe all of this wouldn't have happened, doggone it. You understand? But you got the wine. All right, go ahead.
34. And it came to pass on the morrow that the firstborn said unto the younger, Behold, I lay yesterday with my father.
Wow.
Let us make him drink wine this night.
Not
also."
once. Then that's what, hey, guess what I did? What? I don't know, I don't know. Do it, because I'm telling you, man, there's nobody else on earth. We'll be virgins forever. What they were thinking in that? We gonna be virgins forever. Look, the whole world is on fire. Look around us. I mean, that city is still there, but they're freaking gay. There's no men there. Because remember, they ran out of that city. Yep. What are they thinking about them men over there?
They next. Fire burn.
Fire burn. Fire burn. Right. Sometimes I wonder, right? Let me tell you what I wonder when I meditate on this. I wonder if when Lot left there, did the Most High sweep that away too? I don't know. I think that's something. I do two different scenarios.
Right.
That's what I do. So I don't know. But something happened where they're like, oh, it's only us on the earth. Foolishness, man. Go ahead.
Let us make him drink wine this night also.
Come on.
And go thou in and lie with him, that we may preserve seed of our father.
Poor Lot. Go ahead.
And they made their father drink wine that night also. And the younger arose and lay with him. And he knew not when she lay down, nor when she arose.
Wow.
Thus were both of the daughters of Lot with child by their father.
By their father.
And the firstborn bore a son and called his name Moab, the same as the father of the Moabites unto this day.
Moab.
And the
From my father. I'm going to name this child from my father. What? You know how embarrassing. Yo, listen. Do you know how embarrassing that is? You name your child from my father. And they wasn't talking about Most High. Child from my father.
And Lot's probably still clueless.
Yeah. He's like, I like that. Yeah, probably. He's like, wait a minute, y'all was a child? Those guys touched y'all? Oh, no. 2 scenarios. Wait a minute, I don't need betroth you to them. Who knows? I don't know. That's a good one.
And the younger, she also bore a son and called his name Ben-Ami.
Ben-Ami, ay. Ay. She was like, I'm not gonna name him father, father, child. I'll name him people. Son of my people, my father. Oh, poor Lot, man. You gotta find out after a while.
He got raped twice.
He got raped. Yeah, he got raped. Yeah, he got taken advantage of. Yeah. Those are
The same is the father of the children of Ammon unto this day.
Ammon. And sometimes I wonder, right? Those 2 nations, they some angry people, boy. Mm-hmm. I think they angry, boy. What? Where we came from? Oh. Go ahead.
Chapter 20. And Abraham journeyed from thence toward the land of the south, and dwelt between Kadesh and Shur. And he sojourned in Gerar. And Abraham said of Sarah, his wife, She is my sister.
So Abraham left. He saw that burning. He said, man, you know what? Let's go this way. I love my nephew Lot. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if he survived. But let's go this way. Because something is going down. It's smoking. Listen, I think that thing smoked for years. You talking about brimstone and fire from Yah? Not the fire from Yah. Even the Levites had to keep going. You know what I'm saying? I think that thing burnt for years, man. He's like, let's go this way, man. I don't know what's happening over there. Does it?
And Abimelech, king of Gerar, sent and took Sarah. But Yah came to Abimelech in a dream of the night and said to him, Behold, thou shalt die because of the woman whom thou hast taken.
Straight up.
For she is a man's wife.
Straight up. Now, you see what I said? That Sarah was looking good. Especially that the Most High renewed her.
Right.
Let me tell you something, man. Ain't no elder too old having a child. She will die. Okay? You know that trauma of having a child? So the Most High had to renew her.
Right.
Her body.
Right.
This is not a more. He renewed her. She started perking up again. She started walking with a little bop again. Abraham was like, damn, God. I don't know, I haven't felt like this in years, but I'm feeling frisky right now. I don't know what's happening, but I think the Most High word is happening. I haven't felt like this for years. Come on, this is real. Come on, is this not real life? Is this not real life? So the man was feeling perky. And our mother was feeling perky. It's just what it is. How else do you have a baby? What, the Holy Spirit? Huh? The Holy Spirit? Huh? Oh, okay. You have a baby. It's just what it is, man. You have to do things to have a baby. Those are just what it is. That's what it is.
Talk about it.
4. Now Abimelech had not come near her. And he said, Yehodah, wilt thou slay even a righteous nation?
Hold up. Something was about Abimelech. Abimelech, for him to come boldly to the Most High like that, that means they were living in a different way.
Yeah.
They were not wicked people. Because he said, you're going to kill a righteous man? A righteous nation, he said. Like, what are you talking about? We try to be good.
Right.
You can't come to the Most High like that unless you're really all right. You get what I'm saying too? I ain't saying they were all the way great, but they were all right. Because you know why? Look what the Most High said.
5. Said he not himself unto me, she is my sister? And she herself said, he is my brother. In the simplicity of my heart and the innocency of my hands have I done this.
Keep going.
And Yehodah said unto him,
What
in the
Yehodah
dream,
said?
Yea, I know that in the simplicity of thy heart thou hast done this.
Exactly.
And I also withheld thee from sinning against me.
Exactly.
Therefore
So he
suffered I thee
came-
not to touch her.
Right. So he came straight to the Most High. I did this innocently. I didn't do anything. You can plead to Yah.
Yeah. Right.
You can ask Yah, I messed up. I don't know. I didn't know. I didn't really know. So use this book to fashion your life.
That's right.
I messed up. Yeah, I messed up, man. Oh, I did stupid things in my youth. I'm sorry, God. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. God, I don't know what the hell this place we living in. You know, come to him real.
Right.
If you come to God, that's the secret. The secret is you go to Yah real. Nobody have to hear you. I don't have to sound nice in front of y'all. Oh, this great prayer. And I feel, oh, wow, he prays so well. Who the hell cares?
Right.
If you're not real with the Most High Yah, with your prayer, who cares how elegant you pray?
Right.
Serious, man. If you don't come with the songs of the Most High Yah, real, with love and with realness to the Most High, who cares how good you play? Seriously. Who cares about everything if you don't come right in the sight of the Most High? So his prayer was real. He went to the Most High and said, Yah, what are you talking about? You're going to kill me? Simplicity of my heart. I took this woman. She looked good. I didn't know. He told me it's his sister. That was a real rebuttal. And like prayer to them. Like, Yah, what are you talking about? So use Torah to fashion your life.
Absolutely.
Go ahead.
Now therefore restore the man's wife, for he is a prophet, and he shall pray for thee, and thou shalt live. And if thou restore her not, know thou that thou shalt surely die, thou and all that are thine.
Wow, straight to the point.
That's 6.
Go ahead.
And Abimelech rose early in the morning.
Early. Wait, hold on. He didn't linger and be like, I'm the king. You know what I'm saying? I could relax. Right? I could relax. You know? God came to me last night. No, he got up early. 4:30 in the morning, man. Go ahead.
And called all his servants.
Hey, everybody, come here. Go ahead.
And told all these things in their ears. And the men were sore afraid.
They were scared. Now, hold up. A lawless people or a godless people would be afraid like this?
No.
So something was about him. Come on, let's meditate on this. He came and said to the Most High, in the simplicity of my heart, I did this, God. Would you destroy a righteous nation? Something was up with them. It wasn't all that bad. And then he did this and they were scared. What? God came to you? What? God came to you and said, and they were scared. Yah was like, all right, they get it. Think God don't see that? Come on.
Right.
Go ahead.
Then Abimelech called Abraham and said unto him, what hast thou done unto us? And wherein have I sinned against thee, that thou hast brought on me and on my kingdom a great sin?
A good king. He didn't say what you did to me. He said, look what you did to us. That was an all right king.
Right.
Because a king or a leader thinks about their people.
Right. Right.
You see that? You heard what he said? He said, look what you did to us. Why did you do this to us? My people. Why you did this? Go ahead.
Thou hast done deeds unto me that ought not to be done.
You did this what that ought not to be done? Like, why you did this? Why you lied? You heard what he said? Ought not to be done. That means they didn't believe in that stuff, taking people's wife. They were like, what you talking about? We don't do that stuff here. Take your wife? We'll take your wife and kill you? Nah, man. We don't do that here, man. Go ahead. You got us messed up. Go ahead.
And Abimelech said unto Abraham, what sawest thou that thou hast done this thing?
Yeah, what did you see in my town, in my country, that you thought you have to do something like that to us? I mean, I thought we were doing all right. I mean, if this
Right.
okay, go ahead.
And Abraham said, because I thought, surely the fear of God is not in this place. And they will slay me for my wife's sake.
All right. See? Hence, we see the history later on where all his sons learned that.
Right.
You notice that?
Right.
All his sons did that stuff. Oh, this is my sister. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And moreover, she's indeed my sister, the daughter of my father, but not the daughter of my mother, so she became my wife.
He had to tell him that because of the way he talked to him, like, you lied to us? Like, what's up with that? You a liar, bro. You a liar, man. You know what I'm saying? And then, he had to say it like that. Like, no, she is my sister, but from my father, not my mother. You get what I'm saying? That's how it is. That's how it is. So he felt better, like, okay, you're just not a straight up liar then. All right? Come on, man. The Most High came to me, man. Yah came to me, man. You know what I'm saying? Wow. Go ahead.
13. And it came to pass when Yehovah caused me to wander from my father's house, that I said unto her, this is thy kindness which thou shalt show unto me, at every place whither we shall come. Say of me, he is my brother. And Abimelech took sheep and oxen, and men servants and women servants, and gave them unto Abraham.
Do you notice that Abraham felt a little more comfortable and gave him more information? Yeah? He's not like that. Abraham ain't like that. Just tell you everything. He's like, oh, damn, these guys are all right. Well, you know, this is what happened. You know, this is that, da.
Right.
And, you know, I'm thinking like, hey, we going out, you know, we're wandering, man. You know what I'm saying? Just say that you're my sister. All right, please? That's the kindness you could do for me. That I can be alive. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And restored him Sarah his wife.
He gave him a whole bunch of stuff. What else he gave him?
And Abimelech said, behold, my land is before thee. Dwell where it pleaseth thee. And unto Sarah he said, behold, I have given thy brother 1,000 pieces of silver. Behold, it is for thee a covering of the eyes to all that are with thee.
Covering of the eyes, pain and suffering. Not pain, but suffering. You understand? Just like how they give you a little settlement You know, he gave her a settlement. Please, I'm sorry. I gave y'all, maybe, come on, y'all been together that long? All right, go.
And before all men thou art righted. And Abraham prayed unto Yah, and Yah healed Abimelech and his wife and his maidservants, and they bore children. For Yehovah had fast closed up all the wombs of the house of Abimelech because of Sarah, Abraham's wife.
Yes, he did. He made them sick. He couldn't touch them, and that's why he couldn't touch her. That's why the Most High said to him, I forbade you to touch her. I did things to you, so you can't touch her. You know what I'm saying? Okay? So that's why it's said like that. Because he did something in that house, stopped her up, stopped him up. He can't even do anything. So even if he wanted to take Sarah, he couldn't.
Chapter 21. And Yehovah remembered Sarah, as he had said, and Yehovah did unto Sarah as he had spoken. And Sarah conceived, and bore Abraham a son in his old age, at the set time of which Yah had spoken to him. And Abraham called the name of his son that was born unto him, whom Sarah bore to him, Yitzchak. And Abraham circumcised his son Yitzchak, when he was 8 days old, as Yah had commanded him.
And what does Yitzchak mean? Laughter, because both of them laugh. Go ahead.
And Abraham was 100 years old when his son Yitzchak was born unto him. And Sarah said, Yah had made laughter for me. Everyone that heareth will laugh on account of me. And she said, who would have said unto Abraham that Sarah should give children suck? For I have borne him a son in his old age. And the child grew and was weaned. And Abraham made a great feast on the day that Yitzchak was weaned. And Sarah saw the son of Hagar the Egyptian, whom she had borne unto Abraham, making sport. Wherefore she said unto Abraham, cast out this bondwoman and her son, for the son of this bondwoman shall not be heir with my son, even with Yitzchak.
Yeah, Hagar felt away. Hagar felt away because you know what was happening. They had a rivalry going on. So she like, he's weaned. You know? Go ahead.
11. And the thing was very grievous in Abraham's sight on account of his son.
That's his son. Of course he feels that's his son.
Right.
Go ahead.
And Yah said unto Abraham, let it be not grievous in thy sight because of the lad, and because of thy bondwoman. And all that Sarah saith unto thee, hearken unto her voice. For in Yitzchak shall seed be called to thee. And also of the son of the bondwoman will I make a nation, because he is thy seed. And Abraham rose up early in the morning, and took bread and a bottle of water, and gave it unto Hagar, putting it on her shoulder and the child, and sent her away, and she departed, and strayed into the wilderness of Beersheba.
Some might look at this as cruel, but Abraham knew that when the Most High say, I'm going to make you a nation, it's going to happen.
Right.
I don't care what's going to happen. I don't care what I give them. He didn't give them anything. All he gave them was bread and water. Go ahead. I know Most High got you. So that means he grew in his mind saying, yeah, I know the Most High got you. Once the Most High say, I'm going to make him a nation, it's over. Right. Go ahead. They not seeing it right then and there, though. They like, what the hell? Bread and water? Go ahead.
15. And the water in the bottle was spent, and she cast the child under one of the shrubs. And she went and sat her down over against him a good way off, as it were a bow shot. And she said, let me not look upon the death of the child. And she sat over against him, and lifted up her voice, and wept. And Yah heard the voice of the lad. And the angel of Yah called to Hagar out of heaven, and said unto her, what aileth thee, Hagar? Fear not, for Yah hath heard the voice of the lad where he is. Arise, lift up the lad, and hold him fast by the hand.
Now she knows. Go ahead.
For I will make him a great nation. And Yehovah opened her eyes, and she saw a well of water. And she went and filled the bottle with water, and gave the lad drink. And Yehovah was with the lad, and he grew, and he dwelt in the wilderness, and became an archer. And he dwelt in the wilderness of Paran, and his mother took him a wife out of the land of Egypt. And it came to pass at that time that Abimelech and Phicol, the captain of the host, spoke unto Abraham, saying, Yah is with thee in all that thou doest.
Right.
Therefore swear unto me here by Yah, that thou wilt not deal falsely with me, nor with my son, nor with my son's son, but according to the kindness that I have done unto thee, thou shalt do unto me.
Because he sees he's blessed. He's like, please, man, deal with me good. Deal with my descendants good. Because I see what's happening with you. Go ahead.
And to the land wherein thou hast sojourned. And Abraham said, I will swear. And Abraham reproved Abimelech because of the well of water which Abimelech's servant have violently taken away. And Abimelech said, I know not who have done this thing, neither didst thou tell me, neither yet heard I of it, but today. And Abraham took sheep and oxen and gave them unto Abimelech.
You
and
see
they
that?
made.
Abraham is not a complainer. He's not a complainer. He just dealt with it and did what he had to do. He didn't go tell Abimelech anything that was happening, nothing. He just dealt with it. Go ahead.
And they too made a covenant. And Abraham set 7 ewe lambs of the flock by themselves. And Abimelech said unto Abraham, what mean these 7 ewe lambs, which thou hast set by themselves? And he said, verily, these 7 ewe lambs shalt thou take of my hand, that it may be a witness unto me, that I have digged this well. Wherefore that place was called Beersheba, because there they swore both of them. So they made a covenant at Beersheba, and Abraham rose up and Phicol, the captain of the host.
Go ahead.
And they returned into the land of the Philistines. And Abraham planted a tamarisk tree in Beersheba, and called there on the name of Yehudah, the everlasting God. And Abraham sojourned in the land of the Philistines many days. Chapter 22. And it came to pass after these things that Yah did prove Abraham, and said unto him, Abraham. And he said, Here am I. And he said, Take now thy son, thine only son, whom thou lovest, even Yishkak, and get thee into the land of Moriah, and offer him there for a burnt offering upon one of the mountains, which I will tell thee of. And Abraham rose early in the morning, and saddled his ass, and took 2 of his young men with him, and Yishkak his son, and he cleaved the wood for the burnt offering, and rose up, and went unto the place of which Yah had told him. On the 3rd day Abraham lifted up his eyes, and saw the place afar off. And Abraham said unto his young men, Abide ye here with the ass, and I and the lad will go yonder, and we will worship, and come back to you. And Abraham took the wood of the burnt offering, and laid it upon Yishkak his son. And he took in his hand the fire and the knife, and they went both of them together. And Yishkak spoke unto Abraham his father, and said, My father. And he said, Here, my son. And he said, Behold, the fire and the wood, but where's the lamb for a burnt offering? And Abraham said, Yah will provide himself the lamb for a burnt offering, my son. So they both went them together. And they came to the place which Yah had told him of. And Abraham built the altar there, and laid the wood in order, and bound Yishkak his son, and laid him on the altar upon the wood. And Abraham stretched forth his hand, and took the knife to slay his son. And the angel of Yehudah called unto him out of heaven, and said, Abraham, Abraham. And he said, Here am I. And he said, Lay not thy hand upon the lad, neither do thou anything unto him. For now I know that thou art a God-fearing man, seeing thou hast not withheld thy son, thine only son, from
Now
me.
I know, the Most High said. Now I know, because you didn't withhold your son. How many of us would have passed that test?
13.
Read it out quick.
13. And Abraham lifted up his eyes, and looked, and behold, behind him a ram caught in a thicket by his horns. And Abraham went and took the ram, and offered him up for a burnt offering in the stead of his son. And Abraham called the name of that place Adonai Yireh, as it is said to this day, in the mount where Yehudah is seen. And the angel of Yehudah called unto Abraham a second time out of heaven, and said, By myself have I sworn, saith Yehudah, because thou hast done this thing, and hast not withheld thy son, thine only son, that in blessing I will bless thee, and in multiplying I will multiply thy seed as the stars of the heaven, and as the sand which is upon the seashore. And thy seed shall possess the gates of his enemies. And in thy seed shall all the nations of the earth be blessed, because thou hast hearkened to my voice. So Abraham returned unto his young men, and they rose up and went together to Beersheba. And Abraham dwelt at Beersheba. And it came to pass after these things that it was told Abraham, saying, Behold, Milcah, she also hath borne children unto thy brother Nahor. Uz his firstborn, and Buz his brother, and Kemuel the father of Aram.
That's families keeping in touch. That's just natural. That's what it is. Families keep in touch. Go ahead.
And Kesed, and Hazo, and Pildash, and Yilath, and Bethuel. And Bethuel begot Rebekah. And these 8 did Milcah bear to Nahor, Abraham's brother, and his concubine, whose name was Reumah. And she also bore Tebah, and Gaham, and Tahash, and Maacah. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Yeah, that family's kept in touch. He knew what was happening with his family, you know? Todah Yah. Hallelujah. Went a little over, but Todah Yah. Todah Yah for the Shabbat day. Todah Yah for the invitation to teach. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.